Hello everyone, hope you're having a good day today. Welcome to Trails into Gaming. Let's get this out of the way real quick. If you watch this on YouTube, like, subscribe, and all that. And if you watch this on Twitch, hit me up with a follow. If you're already following, I appreciate the support. But if you wouldn't mind going to my YouTube channel and hitting the subscribe button, I really appreciate it. Now let's get going. We did last time. I had just finished Lloyd's first story and he was taking a little nap, but he'll be fine. Don't worry about it. So now it's time to do Reen's story.
Is that all?
Yeah. No. I can fight! Kurt! I'm ready!
Pathetic.
Kurt!
This doesn't make any sense.
At this rate,
Come on, we'll hide under the bridge. We need to get to Instructor Reen ASAP if we're going to figure out some way to help out Ash and Musei.
I agree. And we need to get out of this icy water before it saps any more of our strength. That should be our top priority.
I hope you don't think I can't see you down there.
Is anywhere safe from her?
No one escapes the icy maiden when she's this serious, I fear.
I can't believe this is happening.
Several hours before 10 a.m.
Oh, what a gorgeous sight. So, this is where you grew up, Instructor?
What a wonderful place. It's so peaceful and calming.
I figured the snow would have all melted by this time of year.
Most of it has. This is just what's left over. You would have really seen some snow if we were here a month ago.
Oh, how lovely. It's nice to be honeymooning in a winter wonderland.
I owe this town much after all they did for me 2 years ago.
I think we owe you more than you owe us.
Oh yeah. You used Ymir as your base during the Civil War, right?
Yeah. She did a ton of work to improve our defenses and our communications network.
I suppose it's been 2 years for me as well. The last visit I recall was when I was tasked with abducting Princess Alphen and Instructor Reen's little sister.
It's, also been a while for you, Reen, hasn't it? Why don't we start by letting your parents know that we're here?
That sounds good to me. I want to introduce all my students to them.
It's going to feel a little strange meeting our instructors' parents.
Yeah. I'm feeling kinda nervous all of a sudden.
I, for one, can hardly wait to say hello to my future in-laws.
I've got a whole lot of stories to tell them about their little baby boy.
Please don't embarrass me in front of my family.
Welcome to the home of Baron Schwarzer. We have been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Whoa, real maid. You can tell she's well trained. I didn't expect to find you helping out, Maple. You've gotten way better at welcoming guests. The Phoenix Wings has trained me well, young Reen. You're seeming a lot more grown up yourself, just as much as me. And suddenly, the pretenses of professionalism slip away. Now please come this way, Baron and Lady Schwarzer await you in the study. Who's she? Old friend of mine who works at the Phoenix Wing. She's got a year on me and is determined to never let me forget it. You seem rather close, but looks to me like all friends, no benefits. I figured Schwarzer would have every chick in town fawning over him. I wouldn't have put it past him either, to be honest. Is this really what you think of me? Clearly nobody here would dare get in Lisa's way. Here we go again. I'm starting to feel a little sorry for him. That makes two of us. Something wrong, young Reen? Sorry, we're coming now.
Mom, Dad, I'm home.
It's good to see you again, my son.
It's been a long half year without you.
I'm sorry I haven't been able to visit as often as I'd like. Especially since it sounds like Elise has been too busy to come home as well. She's asked me to give you both her regards.
Well, I'm sure St. Estraya's student council is keeping her plenty busy.
I just hope she doesn't work herself sick.
I'm sure she's just fine. The younger students all seem to adore her. And she has Her Highness there if she's ever in need of a friend to talk to. I've also been keeping an eye out to make sure no insects start buzzing around her.
Are you now?
That overprotectiveness may create more trouble than it prevents.
Poor Elise. It's a pleasure to see you both again, Lord and Lady Schwarzer.
The same to you, Major Revelt. It's not hard to imagine that the RMP must be exceptionally busy at the moment. I hope your time here will help ease some of your weariness.
Thank you, Your Lordship.
Oh, and these must be your students.
That's right.
My name is Kurt Vander. I have learned much under Instructor Reen's exemplary tutelage.
You would be one of the rare practitioners of the Vander School's dual blade style. I've heard that despite how capable you are, you're not one to rest on your laurels. Humble, too. Unusual and admirable qualities in someone of your age.
I am honored you would speak of me that way, but I'm afraid you overestimate me.
Oh, I don't think so.
Name's Ash Carbide. If you've heard it, chances are it's because your son was complaining about what a pain in the ass I am.
On the contrary, I've heard there's much more to you than that prickly exterior of yours. Reen's told me that deep down, you're a very smart, considerate young man who your fellow students depend on.
The hell? You want to watch what bullcrap you're feeding your folks about me, Schwarzer?
Sorry. You're just stuck being a big old softy.
The denial is what makes him oh so lovable. I am Muse Egret. It's a pleasure. I owe much to both of your children.
Ah, I've heard much about you. It can't be easy to shoulder so much responsibility at such a young age.
Not at all. Instructor Reen's love and support give me the strength necessary to overcome any obstacle.
Oh my. Love, you say?
Can't you spare me your harassment in front of him?
I see that Elise wasn't exaggerating. You are quite the character. I'm glad that she and Reen have someone like you to come to when they need it.
Think nothing of it. That's what family does.
Doesn't miss a beat, does she?
She certainly does not.
My name is Una Crawford. It's a pleasure to meet you. I found myself in Instructor Reen's debt before even enrolling at the academy, and I've constantly been in it since. But I've been trying to learn as much as I can from him so that one day I can be a source of strength to others just like him.
Hey, don't forget about your hero Lloyd now.
Oh, you're the young lady from Crossbell. What a commendable spirit you have.
I agree. You seem every bit the earnest, cheerful young woman Reen told us you were.
What else did he say about me?
He told us, you never give up even when all seems lost, and act like a shining beacon of light to those around you. It seems he really depends on you.
That's really flattering to hear, but also really embarrassing to hear in front of my classmates.
You're not the only one going red.
How are you not completely desensitized to the things you say by now?
I feel a little jealous, truth be told.
Anyway, I've had my turn now. Last up is you.
Like, yeah, sorry for kidnapping your daughter and all that.
Altina Orion.
You okay, Allie?
I'm the one who abducted Elise and the princess during the Northern Jaegers' attack on Ymir 2 years ago. Altina, I know I have no right to even be here after the harm my actions caused you. But since I have this opportunity, I am so terribly sorry for what I did.
That must really have been eating away at her.
Please, raise your head. You were but a child following orders, and you did nothing to harm either of them. You need not feel any guilt for your actions.
Still,
There's something I would like to say to you as well. Thank you, Altina.
or what?
I hear you were always at Reen's side during the year he was fulfilling the government's demands after the Civil War. I'm truly grateful he had you to support him.
I was just following orders then, too.
Even so.
Besides, you're not here today because you were ordered to be, are you?
That's true. I'm part of Class 7 because I chose to be and want to be.
Aw.
Our class wouldn't be the same without you.
Then you have no reason not to feel completely welcome here. You're a lucky man to have so many wonderful students, Reen.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Well, I think that's enough talking for now. Let's say y'all to some lunch. You've had a long journey, you must all be starving. Now that you mention it, that's true, we did set off rather early. Thank you for your kindness. Can't wait to sample the culinary delights of our instructor's home. I'll have everything ready as soon as I can. I gathered some excellent pheasant meat during my morning hunt. You're gonna love it. You went out hunting first thing in the morning? Someone must have been fired up. Your parents are such wonderful people. Tell me about it. Ah, that was delicious. I knew the meat would be fresh, but your garden-raised vegetables are delicious as well, Lady Sforza. That meal was the perfect balance of rustic and flavorful. And they weren't being stingy about the portions either. I've never tasted a wild strawberry tart as fine as that. The tea afterwards was first rate too. I actually think I might have eaten a bit too much. I'm just happy we could satisfy you all. Either way, we'll get out of your way now. But if there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to call on us. Thank you. So, Major, now that I've gotten a chance to ask, there's one thing I've been wondering. Why exactly did you call us here? All Principal Aurelia told us is that we're here for a special assignment. Whatever it is, it clearly concerns the RMP too. I understand your curiosity, and naturally it is a good reason why you're the only class here. However, I'm afraid it's not my place to elaborate. So someone else will be telling us? Regardless, it'll be a while longer before everything is ready. You haven't been home for 6 months, Reed, so why not take the chance to walk around Ymir while you wait? I imagine the rest of you would enjoy the opportunity to take in the sights too. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Most of you have never been here before, so how about I show you all around? I must admit it is rather tempting. But instructor, it's rare you're afforded the chance to come back here. Those are things you want to do without us. Yeah, we can show ourselves around, no problem. It's not like we're babies, you know. We'll be alright on our own. Well, if you insist. I appreciate the sentiment, but it kind of stings to be shot down like that. But I guess I'll do what they say. Go see how everyone in Ymir is doing. Reed, the protagonist of Trails of Cold Steel games, has formed bonds with many of whom he met in his adventures. By carrying over the Cold Steel clear data, it is possible to carry those bonds over, but players who have clear data can choose which bonds Reed's formed here so that they can be reflected in the story. Where is it? Oh, crap, I messed up. It's so good to be back home. It's just a shame we won't be able to walk around here, just the two of us. Okay, I picked her. I thought I was like, I messed up for a second there. After all the time we spent in Emma's hometown, it would be nice to return the favor one of these days. Anyway, I should get going. It might be worth checking in on the others if I run into them too. I still can't believe they make you re-equip everything of your character. Oh yeah, I spent some time in the city recently. I was working at a super fancy hotel in Roar. All I had to do was say I worked here at the Phoenix Wings and they hired me on the spot. This place has some real brand value. Well, it's connected to the Imperial family after all. It's no surprise everyone in the industry knows of it. Still, congratulations. I know you've always wanted to work in a big hotel in the city. I'm glad you finally pulled it off. But that raises the question of what you're doing back here. Well, there's a story behind that. First, I was loving it. It all felt so fresh and exciting, but after a while, I started feeling like I didn't belong. Everyone who came in looked so tired, too. Like, they just check out without ever really saying hi or anything. So it was really hard to know if they had a relaxing stay I wanted them to, you know? I just felt like something was missing. That's why you came back here. I guess Ymir is where you really belong after all, you just didn't know it. You're probably right, it feels kind of a shame. Either way, I feel like visiting the city chilled me out a bit, so I'm just gonna take things at my own pace from now on. So if you need anything, just let me know, okay? I'll be right here. I will, thanks, Maple.
Nothing says I'm home quite like the clean taste of Ymir's air. And there's the footbath. Sounds like just the thing after having such a hearty meal.
Great, Muse is here. I don't know why, like, I've never liked Muse. It's just like, she tries like so hard, and it's just like, stop talking already. Enjoying the footbath, you two? You certainly are. It must be wonderful having a place like this in the middle of your village. It's one of Ymir's biggest selling points, to be sure. If you don't mind, I think I might join you. Ah, this really warms you up. It truly does. I can feel all my fatigue just fading away. It's strange how effective it is, given how little of your body is actually inside of it. So what are the two of you talking about before I came over? You, actually. Me? Specifically, we were talking about that power of yours. The curse influence completely disappeared as a result of the final rivalry, but your specific power still remains, correct? Yeah, that seed, the seed that originally gave it to me is gone, but the power itself has developed into the point where it's essentially its own thing now. Oh, but there's no need to worry, I've got it largely under control now. Largely? That implies there's still the possibility you may lose control of it. Can't deny that, but I'm devoting myself to making sure it doesn't happen. Isn't that we don't trust you? We simply don't trust your unfortunate habit of choosing to sacrifice yourself at the drop of a hat. I heard the first time you lost control of your power was here in Ymir, because you're trying to protect Elise from the ferocious monster on the path behind the village. You found out about that, huh? Still, I'm afraid that's just who I am. I can't promise that I won't endanger myself for those I care about again, and Elise isn't the only one that's true for. Your perspective is logical in theory, but those who take such sacrifices don't understand how painful it can be for those they mean to protect. Especially when they leave you completely alone. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Besides, she came back in the end, so I have plenty of time to punish her for what she did. I'm sure you mean to thank her for what she did. Incorrect.
Anyway, I want you to keep watching over me, Instructor. There's still so much I have to learn from you, so I won't let you just disappear. I won't let you leave me.
I won't leave you, don't worry. Not an entirely dissimilar note. When will we be going on that date you promised me, Instructor? Wait, what date? This is the first time hearing of this, because I never promised anything like that. I can't believe you would simply forget. You agreed to perform our exams last month. It's almost time for the end of term exams. It's been a wild year, but I want each of you to prepare properly so you can show off the results of your hard work. You in particular, Muse. There's no need to hide your talents anymore. I wanted you to give this everything you've got. Instructor, that's a tough ask. But if you promise to give me a reward, I might be able to make that happen. You really are a handful, but let's see. If you manage to make the #1 spot on the combined ranks with the main campus, I'll treat you to a meal. Sure enough, she placed the top of the ranks without breaking a sweat. Ada must have been furious at placing second. What can I say? Love triumphs overall.
So, I did what I promised I would.
Yeah, well, I hate to break it to you, kid, but treating to a meal doesn't exactly equal date, but okay. We all know Musi lives in her own little pretend world, so, she sees whatever she wants.
Instructor, don't you think I deserve a word of praise for my accomplishments?
Can't argue with that. Your motives are worth a raised eyebrow, but you did really well. So, well done, Musi. I'm proud of you.
You have no idea how it makes me feel to hear you say that.
And I suppose a promise is a promise. When we're done here in Ymir, I'll make time for us to go for our meal. Is that acceptable? Hey, I can hardly wait to spend a whole day with you and get dinner in the end. You're pretending to mishear me on purpose, aren't you? Those exams were a small price to pay to go on a date with the man of my dreams. I can place you in any position you desire, from the top again all the way down to the bottom. Oh, shut up! You can deliberately rank bottom? Well, luck would factor into that one, so I would have to stay bottom 3 to be certain. It's like competing against someone playing by an entirely different rules. Coming in here has gotten rid of my physical fatigue, but my mental fatigue has really jumped up to take its place. I think I'm gonna get out. What about you two? We'll stay here a little longer. We still have the issue of your obsession with your sister to discuss. Now I'm really leaving. Well, poor Reen. Because I always think, Lloyd has it rough because, people tease him all the time, but Reen's got literally, 20 people teasing him at all times, so... Looking to grab a souvenir? Yeah, for my family. Oh, and for Jessica and Louise as well. This place sells all sorts of stuff. It kind of reminds me of Nyo Sui and Imports. They both carry Eastern goods, it's true. Since a lot of their stuff comes from the Republic, they were out of stock last year. But now things are finally back to normal. Thank goodness trade has recovered. Agreed. What is it, instructor? Nothing, I just thought you'd be more on edge today. You're surprisingly calm. I mean, today is the signing ceremony in Crossbell, yeah. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't thinking about it. There's part of me that wants to be home for such a monumental occasion. But I kind of feel left out if I was the only one who didn't get to come to Ymir. I belong with Class 7. Yuna. By the way, I heard something from Randy. He told me you played a big part in the Operation Liberate Crossbell last month. Oh, yeah, it wasn't that big a deal. I just helped Lloyd and the others a teeny bit. Yeah, are you really okay with staying at the branch campus? It's the end of the school year, so you should have been able to transfer back to Crossbell like Randy. Heck, I bet they'd love to have you at the police academy again. So you want me gone then? No, that's not... I'm just messing with you. It's true that I regret not being able to properly graduate from the police academy, but right now, my time at the branch campus is even more important. I said it earlier, this is where I belong. I see.
And you know, I like being with you, instructor. I didn't mean that in a weird way.
Yes, you did.
I know. There's still a lot I want to teach you, too.
Good, because I'm all ears.
Anyway, everything I learned indoors is sure to be useful in the future, whether it's for myself or to help strengthen the relationship between Crossbell and the Empire. I'm going to be counting on you to teach me the good stuff, instructor. You have yourself a deal. Better get that brain of yours ready. Are you looking for something too, instructor? I could lend a hand. Oh no, I've just been scoping things out. Been saying my hellos. I wouldn't say Ymir has a particular specialty, but this shop does carry a lot of locally made things. I'm sure I'll find something you like if you keep looking around. Alright, sounds good. Well, if it isn't Green, welcome back. Long time no see, Camila. You look well. What's that? I look young and my complexion is perfect. You sweet talker. You really haven't changed. Oh, come now. That's not true. I've been in the rare item business lately. Speaking of which, have you heard about this? It's Lake Lord's newest fishing gear. I ordered way too many sets. And then to top it off, they sent me new rods as parts of the bonus. If you wanted, I was gonna let you have them, but goodness, you already have it all. I should have expected as much from you. In that case, take this. Get out there and enjoy some good old fishing. Thanks a lot, Camila. No need for thanks. I just like seeing you happy. I've been running the shop as usual, so feel free to drop by whenever. Will do. Fishing, huh? Starting to warm up a little, so the perfect time to cast a line in the mountain stream. I should give it a whirl once I have some free time. By the way, Reed, do you have a moment? What is it, Camila? That girl looking at her sock over there is pretty cute. Is she your girlfriend? She's one of my students, actually. Ah, from your school? You certainly seem quite close. I figured you'd brought your girlfriend home with you. Well, we've been through hell and back together, so I wonder who you'll bring home next. Someone from your class, or perhaps Princess Alpin? Camila? What are you up to over here, Ash? Nothing much, just wandering around. But man, there sure is a lot of snow left down this way. Well, we don't generally use this path, so there's no point in removing any of the snow that builds up there. It just stays until it melts. Guess it makes sense if you got the cable car anyway. Something on your mind? Kinda. A while back I heard someone talking about a sport you basically only do on a snowy mountain. I just can't remember the name though. Snowboarding? That's the one. I heard something about using a special board to ride all the way down the bottom of the mountain. I figured there's gotta be enough snow here to do it, right? So I'm thrilled that you're so interested in snowboarding. That would be a really bad idea. Wow, you're gonna tell me, oh Ash, most of the snow's already melted. You're gonna die a horrible death or something. Well, screw that. Life's no fun without a little bit of risk. To be fair, you did hit most of what I was going to say, but yeah, there's no chance I'll let you snowboard in this. Ugh, lame. If you really want to give snowboarding a try though, you're more than welcome to come back here in the winter. I'll even teach you myself. I'd surpass you in no time flat. I'd like to see you try. I'll have you know I'm at the top of the leaderboards for every course here. Man, when you get hooked on something, you really do get hooked, huh? But don't forget, I'm from Raquel. I grew up gambling to put food on the table. If there ain't a game I can't win, I'm not afraid to embarrass you on your own turf. Well, that sounds like a challenge to me. And which team comes out on top. Just remember that you're not allowed to bet anything on the outcome unless you do it after you graduate. You and your damn rules. Oh well, look who's back. Glad to see you're doing well, Reen. Likewise. You're in as good a mood as ever, Gerald. I can see why. You got quite a few customers for this time of year. Yeah, right after the war ended, hardly anyone was coming in. Looks like things are finally getting back to normal. Since tensions between the neighboring nations have calmed down a bit, we're getting even more guests than usual. Nothing beats times of peace. You got that right. Now then, since you're here and all, how about I teach you one of our recipes? You mean the one of your secret dishes? Are you sure about this, Gerald? Of course. You all use recipe books too, right? If you jot down one of my specials, you'll be able to prepare it whenever you want. Here, help yourself a recipe for one of my specials, and the ingredients to whip it up. Ingredients, well, this is much too kind. I don't get to see you as often as I like, so let me do at least this much. I know you're keeping plenty busy out there, but take care of yourself and make sure you're eating right. Of course, I'll take that to heart. Lord Reed, you're home, eh? How are things at school? Really busy as we prepare for the new school year, but super fulfilling. How are things going here, Leo? Same old, same old. You see how my wife is, right? Are you gonna be sticking around for long? I'll handle all your orbit modification and weapon upgrade needs. Thanks a lot. Oh, before I forget, have you heard that Arcus 2 got an upgrade? Yeah, the Reinford group got in touch with us. I hear the slots got a boost. Correct, you can strengthen them up to the 3rd stage now, allowing for the insertion of even more powerful ports. I actually got a sample from the RF group. It's yours if you want to see how it works. After strengthening a slot was set, you'd be able to plug in the quartz. Thank you for everything. No need for thanks. I'm just happy to see you again. Since you're home and all, make sure to get some R&R. Of course. Scenery here is truly spectacular. It sure is. I've lived here most of my life and I'm still not tired of it. It's just a shame it doesn't last all year. Once the snow's gone, that's it. Still, I'm sure it's replaced by the equally unique beauty of another season. You're not wrong there. You're more than welcome to visit again in another season if you want to see. I'd like that very much. Did you once practice your swordsmanship here? Sort of. It was further up the mountain to be specific. Master Kafai and I did spend about a month living here in the wilderness while he trained me more intensively. Interesting. I've heard the RC school does a similar thing. Perhaps it's an Eastern manner of training that the Arsacids later adopted? It's true that the Eastern martial arts emphasize becoming one with nature, but I think in my case it was just because Mr. Kafai believed it to be effective. Securing food to eat and a place to sleep every day was hard enough, but sometimes he would even set monsters on me. Thinking back, I had to do some crazy stuff to make it through in one piece. And you're a glutton for punishment. I shudder to think what you must have gone through. Ouch, is that how you see me? Forgive me, I didn't mean to come across quite so rudely. Still, perhaps I should try training myself in the mountains. I apologize if I'm assuming wrongly here, but are you feeling frustrated with your progress? Oh no, I'm not. No, I suppose you're right. I'm happy to lend an ear if there's something you want to talk about. Alright then. This isn't a new concern of mine, but it's something I was reminded of when we were introducing ourselves to your parents. Una and Altina have grown significantly since I first met them. And not just them, the same could be said for Ash and Yuze, and all the rest of the students at the Academy. They've all matured significantly in the years since we all enrolled. Then there's me. I don't feel like I've grown all that much. I continue to train every day, and I do feel as though I'm improving, just a little frustrated at the pace. I think you only feel that way because you're more capable than most. What do you mean? In other words, you expect more of yourself than most people do. When you put your bar for success so high, it's only natural it's going to be harder to surpass it. It's just reality. But that makes it sound as if I've got barely any room for improvement. That's definitely not the case. It's going to be more difficult for you to make significant progress than before, but you've been overcoming that for a while. Last year you faced off against Prince Cedric and overcame many trials before that. But you weren't content to rest on your laurels. In 6 months since you've never stopped working to better yourself. I think you're the only one who can't see how much progress you've made. As your instructor, I know better than anyone just how much you've improved. So have confidence in yourself, Kurt. Thank you, instructor. Of course, don't take that as me telling you to be confident with how you are and to stop trying. I wouldn't dream of it. I have no intention of slowing my pace, at least not until I've surpassed you. Ah, sounds like I have a good reason to keep bettering myself then. Well, I'm gonna get going, but we have the Phoenix Wings to ourselves today. I would recommend you take the chance to relax in the hot springs while you have it. That sounds wonderful. I might stay here at a moment to collect my thoughts and head over.
I've gotten so used to spring everywhere else that the cold here's got me feeling like it's still winter. Think I might take that advice I gave to Kurt and soak in the hot spring.
Looks like someone got here before me. Maybe it's Kurt?
Major? I'm sorry. I wouldn't have come in if I'd known you were here.
Is that you, Reen? Why don't you come into the water? You must be cold standing there. We haven't had a chance to talk in quite some time.
True. We're long overdue for a talk. Well, if you're comfortable with it, then I'd love to.
Dad mentioned how the RMP must be really busy now. How are you holding up? You aren't overworking yourself, are you? Thank you for your concern, but please put that worry out of your mind. My work sometimes comes with unexpected benefits, like being able to visit the hot springs here, for instance. I suppose that's true. The RMP is being resurrected and having its military capacity downsized at the same time, so I can't deny that I'm busy. But that's true for so many others right now. I don't think I have the right to complain. What do you mean by being restructured? Does this relate to how the RMP and the Intelligence Division don't answer directly to the government anymore? Yeah, it's because of that we aren't going to have the same kind of freedom we used to. But I used to believe that, I believe that we'll still be able to protect the people of Ereboni in a different way than the army like before. I see. RMP isn't being rolled into the army though, right? Correct. Although the possibility was being considered at one point, in the end it didn't happen, thanks in part to General Van Dyke and the provisional government head Regnitz. It's not impossible that it could lead to power struggle in the future, unfortunately. I believe the Empire needs something with a chain of command to separate from the army that could serve as a deterrent. To avoid power gathering in one place again, you mean? Exactly. Thors and its graduates, myself included, are expected to serve as a kind of deterrent as well. The reason being that the school's students and teachers alike exert influence in various fields and have all kinds of connections. I see. As someone charged with helping raise the next generation of Thor students, I suddenly feel even more pressure. As you should, we're all counting on you.
By the way, Reen,
Yes?
this feels very overdue, but I wanted to thank you.
For what?
For all you did during the rivalries. For all you did for Milliam, for facing me head on, and for granting His Excellency's true wish. Mere words feel woefully insufficient given all you've done, but I also didn't want my gratitude to go unspoken.
That's very kind, but you really didn't have to. I was just doing what I wanted to do, and I couldn't have done it alone.
That's about what I expected you'd say.
This might sound kind of sappy, but I feel like it was worth it all just to see you smile again.
You really are oblivious to how you sound sometimes.
Yeah, he wouldn't be Reen otherwise.
Jokes and thanks aside, there's something I wanted to ask you too.
What is it?
Are you truly happy right now, Reen?
Of course I am. Busy, certainly, but I am happy. I still can't believe we made it through the Great Twilight. We even got Crow and Milliam back. I was hoping there was a way we wouldn't lose them, obviously. But deep down, I had already given up and braced for the inevitable. It wasn't without some goodbyes. But it's all over now, and I can still be with everyone I care about. Which includes you, of course. The joy I feel about that hasn't gone anywhere.
I'm glad to hear that. Still, there's a difference between being happy over something and you yourself being happy. You went through a lot during the Great Twilight, including having to say farewell to your father. Despite living in fear you would disappear or lose your friends, you came out the other side with victory in hand. You, Reen, persevered to save us all. And I can believe that's made you happy, yes. As much as I can believe that happiness continues to cast a punishing shadow over you. Am I wrong?
I'm speechless. You really can see right through me. You're right. I'm still not sure how to handle the happiness I feel. I know it's there. I'm just not sure how to truly accept it. All the people who died on the first day of the war did so because I made the Great Twilight happen. Do I even deserve to be happy when they can't be? Or forgiven for what I did?
It may not be my place to say this, but I think you're the only one who can decide that.
I suppose you're right.
I know how you feel, because I'm in exactly the same position. You were concerned earlier that I might be overworking myself. For me, I'm just trying to atone for my sins by throwing myself into my work.
Major, that can't be good for...
Don't worry. I can calculate how far I can go as well as any number. I'm taking care not to cross the line into self-sacrifice. It's tempting, though. Every time I achieve something to make Erebonia's future better or see you and Milliam's smiling faces, I get a little closer to forgiving myself. It's not something I can do overnight. It's every moment I can justify forgiveness, no matter how small it is, that gets me one step closer. As long as I don't falter, I'm sure I'll be able to like myself again one day.
That's a mature way of going about it.
Far from it. I'm duplicitous to a fault.
I wonder if I
don't think my approach will work for you. You're much too sincere to go tricking yourself into feeling anything other than how you feel. I know it won't be easy for you. Just, I hope you can let yourself be happy.
Easier said than done, I'm afraid.
Maybe. But if you let it elude you forever, I'll always be one good deed short of being able to fully forgive myself.
What am I even supposed to say to that?
I did call myself duplicitous.
At any rate, you'll catch colds if you're just standing around like that, you know. Why don't the three of you come in and join us in the water? I suspected we wouldn't be able to evade your notice. And for what it's worth, I did feel kind of guilty listening in. We didn't hear all of your conversations, so please don't worry about that. It's not me for not watching what I said in a public place. Instructor Claire really is amazing. All I end up doing is letting our instructor listen to my problems. I couldn't possibly help with his. You okay, Yuna? I suspect she's thinking about how much she would like to watch her back. Much like I once did. As if I was thinking such a... Wait, you did what now? How untoward of you both. Listen, you aren't going to deny the allegations, I see. Listen, there was a very good reason for what happened. After Reen was taken to task for his past transgressions, Kurt and Ash came to join everyone in the hot spring. The group then enjoyed a relaxing time together, letting the soothing waters melt their stress away, if only for a moment. That felt amazing. I'm jealous you had a place like this so close by your whole life, instructor. Yeah, I get why he's so addicted to hot springs now. I knew you'd all come to understand in time. Well, if everyone's sufficiently rested, I think it's about time we departed. You all ready? You mean... Here it comes. I take it you're finally going to enlighten us as to why we were summoned here? We're going into the valley, I presume. Correct. Please follow me. You will have your answer soon enough. And of course, now I have to re-equip everybody else. Oh, and I forgot, I still have to redo the courts on Reen and everybody else. Where the hell are they? Because I know there was the ones that prevent more than one. There we go. Let's see. Like, why would they do this? Like, make you re-equip everything. I'm sure, like, probably at this stage of the game I wouldn't need to, but I know I'm gonna forget later. Ah, it's the wrong color. Damn it. Just gonna do the main party members for now and worry about the rest later. Okay now. Gonna be right back real quick. There's snow as far as the eye can see. It's like this air of the mountains is still stuck in the middle of winter. People usually don't trek this far out, so the snow remains fresh. It's also a little colder here because of the mountain stream, too. I thought that might be it. It's so beautiful. Does the water come from the melted snow? Yeah, it's still freezing cold though, so watch your step and don't fall in. Actually, that reminds me, there's a really nice fishing spot around here. Maybe you're the one who needed that warning, fish for brains. We should make our way up the path. Keep your eyes peeled, everyone. The slightest mistake from this point could cost you your own life. There do seem to be a lot of monsters here. The path is narrow, so avoiding battles will be difficult. Whatever, we've dealt with way worse than these chumps. Wouldn't hurt to be cautious. True, let's make sure our equipment and orbits are ready to go before we start climbing the path.
Here I go.
I always have to have Yuna in a crossbell outfit. It just seems right.
My turn.
Numbers up.
I'm up.
These monsters are no pushovers, yeah, but what gives, Major?
Just stay alert and keep your eyes forward.
Take it down a notch, girl. No need to be so on edge.
Here I go.
I still say, like, even though she kind of did in the beginning, her and Lloyd need to have a proper team up.
There's a treasure chest right over there.
Oh, I forgot something that I always like to do. Not that. That's one big ass monkey. Looks stronger than the other monsters. And a lot more aggressive too. Could be because the higher elements are active. Now that you mention it, they are normally only present in the spiritual places. But I could sense them along this path too. That wouldn't have been at the least surprising during the twilight, but it's concerning now. You're right. I don't sense anything else that would be amiss, but we should keep our guards up. Let's defeat that monster while we're at it. Understood. This would be a good opportunity to utilize a united front. Oh yeah, that's that new Arcus 2 feature that's being tested right now, isn't it? I remember hearing that Professor Schmidt is in charge of its development. His goal is to recreate the link phenomenon that occurred with the Divine Knights during the Great Twilight. It bypasses the Arcus' usual limitation by allowing 5 more people to form a combat link all at once. I believe ZCF and the Epstein Foundation are aiding in the feature's development as well. As if these orbits needed another busted feature. I heard it does have its limitations. Only those who are connected at the end of the Twilight can use it. It could be a revolutionary feature if they find a way to bring it to a wider audience. That much is true. By the rate at which technology is being developed, it never ceases to amaze me. Class 7 is being given the opportunity to help with Arcus' development again. We'll be formally providing the team test data by using this feature. The monster is a perfect opportunity to get a head start on that. Sounds good to me. I want to give it a shot. Shall we ready ourselves for a fight then?
Let's go.
Numbers up.
It's my turn.
Strong enemy sighted. Let's take it out.
This one might be worth my time.
I don't even need to do all that. I'm just...
Arcus, activate.
Arcus, activate!
It's my turn.
Go berserk! Infernal Hunt!
I'm up. All for one.
And one for all!
Let's go, everyone!
This'll be fun. All for one.
And one for all!
Everyone, go! This ain't bad for a change.
Wow, this United Front thing is amazing. It truly is. I wasn't expecting us to make quick work of such a formidable foe. You were right. Using it did remind me of the sensation I felt during the Twilight. Yeah, it also reminds me a little of the overdrive ability we were able to use during the Civil War. Though this feature is clearly much stronger than even that. Oh, what a shame I didn't get to experience that feature with you too. I'm just glad it's useful. I could see us kicking a lot of ass within real fights. True enough, I'm sure we'll get plenty of use out of it while we're traveling in such a large group. Let's not forget to use it when we can. That would be for the best. So shall we get moving again? Our destination isn't far from here.
It's my turn.
Very well.
Numbers up.
It's my turn.
We're past the halfway point, but we still haven't seen anything of note.
All the more reason not to let our guard down. We don't know who's lying up ahead or what they have planned for us.
Oh, I can think of a few who's and whats.
Ready.
Let's go. All for one,
And one for all!
at once! More enemies. I'm up. All for one,
And one for all!
let's go, everyone! Excellent work, everyone. We did it.
I'm not
Treasure chest
entirely
found.
certain of
Collecting
this,
contents.
but it looks like that in New Game Plus you have unlimited BP. Unless I'm mistaken, but it sure seems that way.
How about we see who's tougher between us, huh?
Watch out! This is a tough one.
Go berserk! Infernal Hunt!
Oh, I thought it seemed that way, but I guess not.
This is it! Huh? One more! This'll do it! Cell Breaker!
I'm up. It's down. Yuna, now.
Understood!
Very well. There. It's mine.
All right. I'd say we've earned ourselves a few drinks.
A few soft drinks, I'm sure you mean.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, I see a chest.
I apologize for the wait, Your Excellency.
You're exactly on time. It just turned midday.
It couldn't be.
Father?
So he's...
He is both House Vander and its School of Swordsmanship's head, Matthias Vander, the Thunder God. He and Viscount Arcade are known as the strongest swordsman in Erebonia.
Yeah, sure, but why is he here?
I get the impression he was waiting for us.
It's good to see you, Your Excellency.
What does bring you here, Father?
Raise your weapons.
Sorry?
I sense no threats in the vicinity.
What's going on?
Prove your strength to me. If you cannot defeat me by 3 p.m., you will be disqualified.
Disqualified? From what?
Get ready for battle, everyone. I'm as confused as the rest of you. We're sitting ducks if we don't fight back.
I'll take lead, Instructor.
Where do you stand, Major? Ain't it obvious she's been in on this from the start? Correct. I apologize for deceiving you. You gotta be kidding me. We're up against the Thunder God and the Icy Maiden. The odds are not in our favor. For what it's worth, I promise not to hold back. I did warn you earlier that the slightest mistake here could cost you your life. What is she doing? Is that some kind of trap? Billy, Bunny, get out of here now. Escape while you both still can. No! They can't let themselves be caught so that we could they let themselves be caught so we could escape. Ash, Muse, pay attention. Instructor, Kurt. We're the only ones left to fight. It appears to be an orbital mine powered by several control devices operated remotely and intended to restrain. When did you settle this up? When I came to survey the area before getting into hot springs. I was hoping to immobilize all 4 of you at once, but unfortunately the 2 of them noticed the trap's range early enough to save you. This isn't like you at all, it's so... Are you searching for the word cowardly? In real combat, you can't assume your opponents will always follow the code of honor, you know that. Besides, my greatest strength is catching foes off guard, and I told you I won't be holding back. Because you recognize our strength, right? I would be honored by the compliment if you didn't have your gun trained on us. Still, I was able to remove your greatest tactical mind from the battle, as well as the ever-unpredictable Ash. I'm sure you realize that this is one of the worst situations you could find yourselves in. Me and Kurt stand no chance of victory against the Thunder God without reinforcements either. In short, this is checkmate for you. Don't count us out yet. Precisely. This is hardly the first time I've had been faced with impossible odds. I don't know what's got into you and Kurt's dad, but if you think Class 7 will give up so easily, you're in for a rude awakening. We'll overcome this trial just like we have all the others. Very well then, show me what you can do. You know what's funny?
I will show you no mercy.
Like, after playing the Daybreak series, I find the old battle system just, like, so cumbersome. It's like hard. It's like hard to go back to. Like, damn it! I don't think I have heal on either one of these 2. I mean, I don't think I'll need it, but it's probably something to worry about later.
Arcus activate.
Nuh-uh. Suppressing targets. Mirror devices in place. Orbital laser. Fire! Mission complete. May you rest in peace. Pumped up. Pumped up.
I shall go.
Pumped up.
I shall go.
This is it. One more. This'll do it. Cell breaker. Damn it.
Engaging.
Shatter. Warhammer.
My turn. Now. Transform! Sync complete. Presenting Arcadius Gear. 1, launch! Open fire. Brianna! Beginning extermination.
I see now.
Ugh. The two of us can't defeat her head on. Let's get some distance between her and us for now. Like, turning your back to someone with a gun really isn't such a good idea. Your odds of defeating me aren't low, they're non-existent. As long as you have the slightest chance of victory, miracles can happen. That's how you and your class have made it this far. Once that chance has been completely stopped out, no amount of struggling can change the ultimate outcome. Your defeat is assured. It's time to end this. This isn't going well. Where are we, instructor? The Isengard range. Does it really matter? This is where I did the training I was telling you about earlier. Their goal was clearly to split us up, and unfortunately they succeeded. Bother. What a poor show this is. We have to do better if you ever hope to defeat me. What are you trying to achieve here? Why do we have to fight? Because we must. I owe you no further explanation. Or are you such a poor warrior that you cannot swing your blade without a cause to lessen its heft? Save your words, instructor. There's no getting through to him when he's like this. Fine. We'll do this in the language he will understand. Right. Last.
No more questions. Show me your strength.
Arcus, activate. And open it. Very well. Let's go! Behold, the Vander dual blade style, now! You're done for! Ragnar, strike! I'm up! My mind is clear. My blade empty. Now! Ashen Flash! Shredded Leaves!
What? Is that how it's going to be? Is that all?
Yeah. No. I can fight! Kurt! I'm ready!
Pathetic. He's not so weak as to be killed by such an insignificant fall. He will, at most, be confined to a hospital bed for a few months.
He's your son!
Why would you do that to him?
There is no place for restraint in Vander School duels. He is merely paying the price for his lack of skill.
Being cruel to be kind requires some degree of kindness first, Your Excellency.
Even if he does emerge unscathed, he won't make it back here before 3. Kurt is, to be blunt, disqualified. You are the only one left to face me, Reen Schwarzer. Do not disappoint me.
This doesn't make any sense.
At this rate...
Come on, we'll hide under the bridge. We need to get to Instructor Reen ASAP if we're going to figure out some way to help out Ash and Yusei.
I agree. And we need to get out of this icy water before it saps any more of our strength. That should be our top priority.
I hope you don't think I can't see you down there.
Is anywhere safe from her?
No one escapes the Icy Maiden when she's this serious, I fear.
Damn it, my limbs are still numb. There has to be a way out of this trap. Then hurry up and find it, girl genius. I've considered countless possibilities already, but none of them will work for certain. Fat lot of good you are. I'm not the only one who could have prevented this situation, you know. I could have used those animal instincts of yours to sense this coming. Who do you think I am, Scarecrow? I can't do any of that crazy stuff. Oh, so we're keeping you around for your wonderful personality then? Oh, shut up. I cannot believe I'm stuck here when my darling instructor needs me at his side. This is unbearable. I'm worried that Altina and Yuna won't be able to handle Major Claire without us too. But this is some real bullshit. Ash? What? Did I just see you move? I mean, I'm numb from the waist down, but I can move the rest a bit. That's incredible. All I can do is speak. It's all I can do to speak. I've just trained more than you have. While you were busy plotting in the shadows and looking down at everyone, I was hitting the gym. Maybe try getting your own hands dirty for a change. I'd rather not live my life by your rules, thank you very much. But I must admit you might have a point. Yeah, not like you to admit you're wrong. Guessing that means you thought of a plan? I certainly did. Just so we're clear, I got maybe half a moment of normal movement in me at best. That's plenty. Sounds like you got something that might actually work. Then I'm in. I'll tell you when and where to attack. All I require of you is to do it. But first, I need some silence. I need to calculate the best point to attack.
I hope you don't think I can't see you down there.
Is anywhere safe from her?
No one escapes the Icy Maiden when she's this serious, I fear.
She's got us surrounded. It appears we're out of options. I'm glad you understand. Now if you...
Ash, now!
Eat this!
Impossible!
What on...
That was Muse and Ash.
Now's our chance! You know what to do, Allie. I'll back you up.
Understood. Activating Arcadius mode.
You're not getting away!
You're still the same Claire we know and love after all. We'd have never pulled this off if you had used a nastier trap.
Activating sonar mode. I'm detecting orbital mind control units. 3 in total within the vicinity. Are you both alright?
I'm still a little numb, but I can fight. We should go make sure you...
I got it covered. Wild Billy, grab on!
I'm on my way. I'm ready, Ash.
Better hold on for dear life!
What else can I do except say that you got me?
Alright! Now we just gotta beat up that scary old guy by 3, right?
Which means we can't afford to stay here a moment longer.
I'll go on ahead.
We've got a lot of questions to ask you when we get back, Claire.
Huh. What an impeccable show of teamwork. They've got little under an hour left. I just hope they make it in time.
Your spirit is admirable. You wield your blade well. However, your inexperience is as evident as the nose on your face. Aurelia clearly overestimated you.
Did she say something about me?
That you may one day surpass even her as a swordsman.
It's an honor to hear she thinks that. But I'm not sure I can live up to the vision she has of me in her head. Still, if she's placing that much faith in me, I can't squander it by falling short here.
Then show me you can withstand my full strength. You may be a fledgling divine blade of the Eight-Leaved School, but your first steps within the realm of greater warriors are as shaken as they are unyielding. Your potential is undeniable, even if you have yet to realize it yourself.
I'm not done yet.
Then allow me to finish this.
Altina?
Are you alright, Instructor?
I am now. Thanks.
Instructor!
Still alive and kicking, huh?
I'm so jealous of Altina for getting the best part. Oh, if only I could fly.
You're all right.
So you defeated Major Revelt. I must admit, I am impressed.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, they didn't defeat her. She kind of just let him go. But we'll leave it at that.
Instructor, where's Kurt? I don't see him.
He fell from the cliff.
Huh? What?
Please tell me you're joking.
You pulling her leg? That's a hell of a drop!
I hope he's alright.
Forget about Hope. We gotta go save him.
He might be hurt, but we have no reason to believe that his life's in danger. Right now, we need to focus on the fight at hand. That's what he'd want us to do.
I mean, you're right, but...
Now that you've been able to regroup, you may actually be able to defeat me if you fight as one. The clock is about to strike 3. I cannot imagine you can achieve victory in time.
The odds are clearly not in our favor.
Sure, but screw this old man for telling us what we can and can't do.
How unfortunate.
Don't count us out yet.
That sounds like...
Kurt!
You're alright.
When did you...
Now that's how you make an entrance.
It's quite a feat to climb directly up the cliff.
If I had followed the meandering path up the mountain, I never would have made it here in time. Climbing up was my only option.
Kurt, your hands!
Is that blood? You can't hold your swords like that. We'll take care of the rest, so just...
I appreciate your concern, Yuna, but I'll be fine. I wish I'd had more climbing experience under my belt, but I guess I now know it's something I need to work on. Please don't worry about me, Instructor. I won't let my injuries slow me down. I have the rare chance to fight my father with all of you at my side. I would endure any pain to take advantage of it.
Oh, Kurt.
Damn, someone's fired up.
Then far be it from us to disappoint him.
Very well. Show me what you're capable of. When you work as one, on my strength as the Thunder God, I will be the one to judge your potential. We need no talk. Now come!
Let's see. I didn't get to fix Yuze's equipment because I forgot that I had to use her. Let's see. So, what are we gonna do?
Enlightened spirit unification! Let's go!
Ooh, critical.
My mind is clear. My blade empty. Now! Termination slash! Ascend!
What? My turn.
Here! Go, Ash! Got it! Sure. Arcus, activate!
Here to play. Arcus, activate.
Very well. All for one,
And one for all!
at once!
Is that all?
I'm up! Behold, the Vander dual blade style, now! You're done for! Ragna, strike! Time to paint this town red! Gotcha! You go! Not a bad trick, huh? Eat this! It's the last call. Sinner's Reverie!
What? I see now.
Done already?
Now's our chance! Strike!
Right.
You're mine!
Have some of this!
This too! An opening.
Prepare yourself, father.
You pass.
We did?
Oh, Kurt, your dad is too damn strong.
Him being head of the Vander School isn't just for show.
For real? You sure he's not the strongest on the continent?
But I'm glad we passed. Whatever this was. Even if it did take all of us.
They've all grown so much. I see the battle's over. Were you watching us, Major? I only saw the fight's conclusion, I'm afraid. Your teamwork during the battle was exceptional. You all have proven your worth. You have the strength to aid His Highness and the Prince. To what? I'm not sure I understand. Father, I assume he has returned to Ymir. We can tell you more there. No, I suppose we have kept you in the dark long enough. I'll fill you in on some of the details now. Then we can tell you the rest back in Ymir. Thank you. We'd appreciate that. As I'm sure you've already deduced, defeating us was meant to serve as a trial of sorts. Test of your strength and capabilities. I thought so. Yeah, the time limit screamed test to me. I'm glad that we were able to pass it. Even if it was too close for comfort. But why test us in the first place? I can't imagine even Principal Ariella would go this far for an academic exam. Which would mean... Sharp as ever, Reen. As a matter of fact...
This feels like...
Are you alright? Something up? What was that? Couldn't be. That was a very eerie roar. Came from further along the path. Should we go and investigate, Instructor? Yeah, I don't think there's a moment to waste. What was that? I heard that roar before, 2 years ago. Oh, Adios, why now? I don't know. I was worried about Reen and his students, but I need to remember they had the Major with them. I'm sure they'll be fine. We need to focus on getting our people to safety. You're right, all we can do is believe in them.
That roar came from over there.
Schwarzer, you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm sure I am. It shouldn't be possible at this point, but it's the only thing that comes to mind.
We should investigate with caution.
Ready.
What a brute!
This one might be worth my time.
For one,
And pumped up. Wide open.
Got him. Very well.
This'll be fun.
Not on my watch. It's my turn.
Pumped up.
Very well. Was that all?
Oh, we're in luck, huh?
Let's wipe them out. For one.
It's my turn. Well, look at that.
Ready.
Ooh, an opening. All for one,
And one for all!
all right?
Very well. Let's go.
This'll be fun. Got no time to waste.
Oh, I see a chest.
How about we see who's tougher between us, huh?
I'll keep it somewhere safe.
What? A magic knight? Just being near it sends chills down my spine. Looks to be one of the more powerful knights. About to look like it's had its ass kicked. This is the knight that we once fought in the Glacier Shrine. Be careful, everyone. This is no ordinary foe. Don't worry, as long as you stay alert, I know we can take it. Let's do this.
This one might be worth my time.
Enlightened spirit unification! It's my turn. My mind is clear. My blade empty. Now! Termination slash! Ascend!
Here I go.
My turn. Arcus, activate.
Numbers up.
Not on my watch! Hit!
realize he put the magic barrier up too, damn it.
Not on my watch!
Numbers up.
My turn.
It's my turn.
Let's go! Arcus, activate! Yeah! Let's go! Crimson Slash!
This'll be fun. All for one.
And one for all!
Everyone, go!
Let's go. All for one.
And one for all!
At once.
Pumped up. All for one.
And one for all!
All right, everyone ready? Good work, everyone!
Phew. Target neutralized. Good work, everyone. Not to belittle our stunning accomplishment, but that felt like a walk in the park after facing down the Thunder God. For real. But anything looked bad next to that. I prefer you didn't talk about my father like he's some kind of monster. Though having just been tossed down the side of a mountain, I suppose I can see where you're coming from. Still, what was that magic golem from the Dark Ages doing here? That's a good question, although I do recall that hearing one appear during the Civil War. I mean, that's true, but they're only supposed to appear when the spirit veins are stimulated. As they were during the Civil War in the Great Twilight. Exactly. I'd have to ask Emma or Rosalia to be sure, but I'm not sensing the same kind of disarray in the veins as I did then. Then there's the fact that the Black Records described the Magic Knights having been created to compete with the Divine Knights. But every last Divine Knight is gone, so why would they appear now? That's rather perplexing. It's not the only mystery either. Just as concerned by that power as the power it used. I was under the impression that it was only possible to affect causality by using the Great Twilight. Yeah, I remember you, Lecture, and Cedric using it back then. It's probably not a good sign that Magic Knight can use it too. There's another one? More than one, it appears. They came from the Valley Path. We should hurry, Ymir might be in danger. Alright, let's get moving. Whoa. He defeated them all by himself? We weren't needed here after all. Damn, he didn't even break a sweat. I feel as though we've only seen a fraction of what he's capable of. Regardless, Ymir should be free of danger now. That's a relief. Is everyone ready to head back to the mansion then? Thank you again for saving our village, Lord Mateus. Think nothing of it. A light workout now and again does the body good. A light workout, he says. I'm not sure we can even imagine how someone of his strength sees the world. Well, I think it's time we get down to business. And my wife and I will leave you to it. No, please, you two have long been close to the Imperial family. I think it would be best if you remained. Does this involve them somehow? Come to think of it, you mentioned aiding His Highness and the Prince earlier.
The truth is that several days ago, Prince Olivert and Lady Sherazard left for their honeymoon aboard the Courageous II. They have not been seen since.
How could they be missing?
And you're certain of this?
I'm afraid so. We haven't been able to reach the ship or any of its crew.
You've lost contact with the entire ship?
They were only just starting their new lives together.
You don't think it could have malfunctioned and crashed, do you? Unlikely. It's one of the most advanced airships in the land. I agree. They've always kept it well maintained too. I think we can discount that possibility. Which means that it must be a human culprit behind this. Anyone put out a statement yet? You know, like, if you want to see your beloved prince again, you better pay up or something like that. Though we too are operating under the belief that this was a deliberate crime. To date, no one has claimed responsibility for it. No leads then, huh? This whole situation seems really unnatural. Are we sure the prince isn't deliberately trying to conceal his whereabouts? It wouldn't be the first time. I doubt it. He's got no reason to pretend to be dead like he did during the Great Twilight. And at this point in his life, he isn't the type to worry others without a very good reason. Regardless of the reasons for his disappearance, this is a crisis of national import. Hence, the Emperor Eugen entrusted me with the task of investigating this in secret. So His Majesty doesn't want anyone to know? That makes sense. If the general population would find out, it would almost certainly spark a panic. And the unfortunate timing would only serve to throw fuel on the fire. As a precaution, we've only informed those who need to know. That's a good call. The last thing we need is for more chaos with the signing ceremony and Crossbell coming up. Don't you think this was done by someone who didn't want Crossbell to regain its independence, do you? If it were, they most likely would have issued a statement by now. We can't rule out the possibility, but we don't have enough evidence to seriously consider it either. I've mobilized the students of the Vander School to help in the search, but we need more people on the ground, which led me to ask for Class 7's assistance. He invited me as a graduate of Thor's, and I agreed to offer him my aid. I spoke to Principal Le Guin to secure her approval, and then summoned those of you here as Class 7's representatives. The meeting was chosen so that we might discuss the situation and search at the same time. So far, the search has not borne fruit, but the appearance of the Magic Knight is concerning. Agreed, it's too odd to just be a coincidence. On another note, this trial gave me an opportunity to see how capable you all are. I came away very impressed. That's a relief. I'm glad we didn't disappoint. As if we could. And Kurt, I'm especially impressed with the capable young man you've become. Thank you, Father.
That said, I must hear your answer. Are you willing to assist in the search for Prince Olivert and Lady Sherazard?
Erebonia needs Prince Olivert, and he has done more for Class 7 than we can ever repay him for. I don't know who or what is responsible for his disappearance, but none of us can turn a blind eye to it. We will devote all we have to finding and, if necessary, rescuing him. I'm sure all of the others who couldn't join us would say the same thing.
Excellent. Then consider yourselves entrusted with this task. We'll be counting on you.
Now, the matter being confidential does mean we cannot officially mobilize the army to aid in the search. If there's anyone you trust to bring in for additional help, however, you have full permission to share this information.
Understood.
Though our assistance may be minuscule in comparison, we will do whatever we can. The Isengard Range is our backyard, so we could mount a thorough search of it and the surrounding area.
Your help is much appreciated, Lord Schwarzer.
Having accepted Montius Vander's request, Class 7 was formally added to the search for Prince Albert. By the time their conversation reached its end, however, the day had drawn to a close, prompting a decision to remain in Ymir for the night. Bathing twice a day feels like a little indulgent, but I can't have any lingering fatigue holding me back. I'm going to need to contact my old classmates to discuss how to approach the search as soon as possible. But boy, what a day. I'm honored to have the chance to face the Thunder God one-on-one. I just wish I could have put up more of a fight. I may be a Divine Blade now, but I still have a long way to go to truly feel worthy of that title. Still, it's not the most pressing issue right now. I'm more concerned about why all those magic knights appeared, and what that strange feeling was.
You are... I am...
Do not lose sight of yourself.
That sounds like...
Swords are without form and exist within oneself. If you have need of your blade, you need only to grasp it in your mind.
Grasp it in my mind. Your Excellency! So it really was you.
Something seemed amiss. I thought my advice may help.
Thank you. It really did. This silence is so intimidating. I hope I haven't disappointed him by letting him see me like that.
Green Schwarzer.
Sir.
I am very grateful to you.
For what?
For all you have done for Kurt.
Oh.
The hot springs won't do you any good by standing. Sit.
I suppose you're right.
I've long been aware of my son's burdens. His worries stemming from House Vander being stripped of its long-held duty to protect the Imperial family, and of concern for Prince Cedric. Yet as a father, I chose not to console him. I do not regret that decision. But I am relieved that he found you to help him break free of his shell. He's grown more than I ever could have imagined. That is why I am grateful.
So you were still thinking of him, in your own way. Truthfully, I don't think I deserve the credit you're giving me. Kurt's development came from his own ceaseless hard work, and the support of the friends he met along the way.
All of that was only possible because of your guiding hand.
I certainly tried to play a part, but I still think my role was minor.
I'd like to ask, why were you withholding your strength during our duel?
Was I?
Even I would struggle against the divine blade of the Eight Leaves School fighting at their best.
I think you're overestimating me as much as Countess Le Guin did. I played more of a supporting role after my students arrived, but I wasn't shying away either, I assure you. I'm simply not capable enough to do that against an opponent of your caliber.
Then that leaves only one other possibility. Something weighs heavily upon you.
Then you could tell.
It came through loud and clear as we crossed blades.
I suppose strength like yours wouldn't come without being so perceptive as well.
Does this worry relate to the state I found you in earlier?
I'm honestly not sure myself.
I see. No situation is too complex for the warrior who follows a simple course. We use our skill to protect that which we cherish. We need not strength for anything more.
I'm ashamed to have almost forgotten something so fundamentally important. Thank you for reminding me of that, Your Excellency.
I spent longer in there than I planned, but thanks to the pep talk, I feel a lot better now. I don't want to stay out too long and be late for the meeting back home. That's not until later, so I think I can walk around a bit to cool off. Where'd Yuna go? Oh, Instructor Reen, I came out here to enjoy the foot bath since we'll be heading out tomorrow. It's so relaxing that my mind must have wandered off, and I've been thinking about all sorts of things. I know the feeling. The foot bath seems to have that effect on people. If anyone would know, it'd be you. I guess this falls under the scope of your hot springs expertise. I'm worried about Prince Oliver and Sheriff, but that just makes me more pumped to give it my all tomorrow. Same here, I'll be counting on you.
There's Kurt on the lookout platform again. I think I'll see how he's doing before heading home.
This view is just as beautiful in the evening as it is in the day. Yeah, on a clear night, you can see the whole sea of stars up there. Thank you for supporting me earlier today, Instructor. I feel much more confident in my own abilities after the battle earlier. Glad to hear it. But you still look like something's bothering you. I know Prince Oliver's disappearance is weighing on you, sure, but I feel like there's something else on your mind. You can really see it right through me, can't you? After training under you for so long, I was finally able to show my father how much I've improved. Between that and the fact that we Vanders are once more able to serve as guardians to the Imperial family, I should be happy. But the man I swore to protect is no longer within my reach. So that's what's bothering you. The rules of him becoming an Ouroboros enforcer are certainly concerning. Without a doubt. And if they're indeed true, I cannot say I don't understand what drove him to do it. All his life, he's been denied the freedom to choose his own destiny. He was treated as an object, sheltered as a youth, then used and tormented as he grew into a man, all because of his royal blood. So when he was given the chance to live a life of his own choosing, the first time he took it, I can empathize. It does certainly make some kind of sense. Of course, that empathy does not mean that I've given up on bringing him back. I think I made that perfectly clear to him the last time we spoke. I told him that we need to start seeing each other as we are.
I don't know when I'll have the chance, but one day I will go and find him. I don't know where we'll take it once I do. But if nothing else, I want him to know how I feel.
Did I say something strange? Not at all. I thought I was going to need to give you some encouragement, but you picked yourself right back up. Just like you did when you were knocked off that cliff earlier. I still haven't quite wrapped my brain around that one. I was just acting out of desperation, that's all. Your father really does think too highly of me. You and the others would have grown up just fine, even without me. I'm inclined to disagree, Instructor. Wait, did you have a chance to talk to him? A little. We ran into one another in the springs, and he gave me some excellent advice. He may be a man of few words, but he possessed a tremendous kindness. I was honestly kind of intimidated by him at first, but now I could see the caring heart under that scary exterior. I should have known it wouldn't take you long to see him for who he really is. Outside of combat or training, he's a gentle, kindly man. He doesn't much smile, and has never been one to speak his own feelings, so he's very easily misunderstood. He once learned that the local children were scared of him and spent the entire day upset that he could have caused them any distress. As absurd as that sounds, it also makes perfect sense. You really do respect him though, huh? Of course. He's the pride of my whole family, myself included. I'm glad to hear it. Well, I'm gonna head off. There's still a while until the meeting, but I'll try to stay out the cold too long, alright? I'll be sure to stay warm. See you later. Well, I was gonna see if I could finish Reen's chapter before I go to work, but I don't think I could do it because there's probably more scenes coming up, and I don't want to rush it. So, thank y'all for watching. See y'all later. And once again, like and subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch, and have a good day, everyone.